Hello everyone. Today we're gonna do a build order on Fields of Isis, and while the factory is doing this, I'm gonna just make sure it's engineers. I'm gonna do a quick explanation. This is a map with a lot of gaps, tight gaps where you cannot really do anything. Because you cannot spam that many units around here. You see it's like tight, only this much can be passable, so not many units can pass. And then to access the opponent's main base, you also have to go through a gap. Therefore, it's a very eco-heavy / defensive turtle map, turtle favorite. You do want to get one of these two reclaim patches, otherwise you're gonna be ultra fucked. You need one of these two to absolutely push your eco and expansion and base, because there's about 4,400 mass here. And therefore you need that. I'm gonna pause the game just to continue explaining. However, albeit you do want to eco, you want to make some units, because as you can see here and here, there's 6 mexes for a total of 12. So if you don't make any units and just eco, you're gonna be giving all of this to your opponent, and then you're gonna be turtling here, and you're not gonna be sure what's happening over here. While you're like, if your opponent sends something, you're gonna probably look at it when it's coming around here, so you won't have time to react. While your opponent can probably set raiders here and here, and they will know if you're planning to drop anything, because they're gonna have all of this map control and all of this knowledge. And also they can be a lot riskier, like they can eco a lot more because they have all of this map of safety, while you need to start making tech 2PDs and start making safety here. Therefore, you do want to mix units and eco, and neither too much. If your opponent goes very aggressive, try not to suicide your units. If your opponent goes with a lot of eco, be a bit more aggressive. Try to get this, and this to deny him more eco. And that's pretty much it. It's a very eco-heavy map. You just like turtle, scout your opponent a lot. See if they're ecoing more, if they're going Tech 3 land. That's the sort of thing you want to do. Scouting a lot to see what your opponent is doing. If they're making a lot of Tech 2 units, if they're not making any units. If they don't have a radar here and they don't have anti-air, you can make a drop. You can make also drop here. You need to see what your opponent is doing and then decide, do I want to be more aggressive or do I want to be more defensive? Usually you just want to eco. But now I'm going to show the build order. We come here. You have the hydro. And then, what was it? Oh, you want to do 4 pigeons, land factory, air factory. AC is not moving. Sweet Jesus. Then with the AC, you want to assist, but you do want to take care of these 3 rocks. I mean, on this side, it's okay. But on this side, it's kind of fucked up map. As you can see, it's closer. So, just out of habit, clean the rocks. Then this engineer is gonna come here, and then here, and then I will just put them there. Then the 4th engineer is about to come out. Also, when we get 4 pigeons, the ACU needs to leave. Make this mechs and come here. Okay, with this NG, you wanna come here and start clicking out the little rockies. We're gonna need that little bit of mass. Plus, it cleans up the base later on. Click. My poor finger is hurting now. And then you want to ignore the other mexes. Why? Because if we make this one, we're gonna stall. If I'm correct. So we do send another engineer to do it. Now we see our 4th pigeon. We GTFO. We like make this mex. I said we make this mex. And then we can come here and start like reclaiming a little bit. We have an engineer at base. This one we're also gonna send here and then assist him. Then we have this. We're gonna send a lot of units here to cover this. We're making the land factory because, as you can see, we're making all NGs. Therefore, we don't have that strong of a we don't have that strong of a early start. If a lab comes here, they could take 3 NGs out, but we're making this land factory very early to stop that. Then we want, I would say, something like this. You want to scout a lot, so we're making 3 into 1 scout. Then I need to rush here, make this, and then continue the VO. We're gonna make 2 pigeons, land factory, and then we're gonna come, I would say about here, and we're gonna start making pigeons like crazy. Then with this engineer, we're gonna come here, and we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 factories, and he's gonna get assisted by the next one as well. And now we're just chilling. This guy's gonna take this, the ACU is gonna take this. We can start making more commands with the ACU. If enemy ACU does come through here, we need to be very careful. Do we want to, what's the word? Keep reclaiming here because they're gonna be later, but also start sending all of our units over here because this is gonna be unit taken and not ACU taken. Then we have this, we can actually see, hey, let's see where his ACU is going. Is he doing something funny? Is he not? We have another engineer. Also here we can put an attack move so they do stuff. Then we want 4 engineers. Oh my god, can you guys just come here and help this dude? And then this other guy can come here and assist these engineers. Just assist. And you two just assist. And now in this nice little template, they're gonna work correctly. And I guess this one can come here. And about this time, I would say you can start upgrading 1 tech, 1 mechs. This is why we're making insane amounts of E. We'll probably have 1 more pigeon. I'm probably gonna tell this dude to just come here. Come here, make this. And then These guys need to make a land factory. I have another one here. He's gonna assist these guys. And God, sweet Jesus. We need just a little bit of pause the air factory a little bit for like half a second. We want to make like 1 more pigeon. And now we can continue once again. You guys need to, yeah, they walk too much. And that was kind of bad for us because they could have made more pigeons here. We could be like 2 pigeons already done. But that's okay. We need more energy. That's our biggest lack right now. We don't have their factory on. But now we have more energy, so we can like do a mix. Unpause their factory. And we're kind of good. We did overflow a little bit, so I would say probably start making a line of pigeons around here. Don't do a nice template like I did. Then we have this, we have this, we have this factory, all idling. Now we can do another mix. And as you can see now as the mass starts to get spent, but we have a good energy, you can probably make another mix. Can we make another one? Yeah, we can make another one. Maybe I'm making 1 too many mixes? I am not sure. But then we can come here and start picking up all of this stuff we didn't pick up. And then we should be fine. We have another factory. And this is pretty much the build order. You want to see what your... Oh my god, this has been stalling all this time. Yeah, definitely make the power earlier. Or like, don't make the... whatsoever. Make like 4 pigeons and then make the template if you want. But I kind of paid a lot of difficulties because I made this template and I wasted a lot of time due to bad pathfinding. But as you can see, we took our power. We're about to finish taking out of it. And we have... how many factories? We have 9 land factories, 1 air factory, and we have 1, 2, 3 tech to max, I think. 4 tech to max. 5 tech to max. 5 tech to max is on the go, and we're gonna be barely stalling if this guy reclaims faster. Also at this point probably we can like I guess I'll make the E anyways, like, and then we should probably send like 1 engineer here earlier to send it here. Then I didn't take this either. God, this is pretty bad right now. But yeah, this is pretty much the build order. Make sure to make your E faster or suffer the consequences. But that's pretty much it. Other than that, now you see I have too much E. I'm just gonna stop the E. Now I have 3 tech to max. A good eco balance, 400 E. I can start go tech to land. Do pretty much anything I want. Then with engineers you have available. Spread, attack, move, pick the Rockies, and you should be fine. I think the BO is a little bit scuffed because I kinda forgot about these 2 mexes and then I screwed up my E balance early on. Now we have a lot, so you can, depending on what opponent is doing, make more land factories or go tech 2, which I think I'm gonna do at this point. Probably gonna grab this one, go tech 2. And then I still have like a lot of mass available. I upgrade another one. Now about this time, I'm feeling like, you know, it's good. And now, as you can see, we have these traders. We have good knowledge of our opponent. If an attack is coming, we have units on both sides. And that's pretty much the map. Now I'm gonna go check Nexus's replay quickly, and that's gonna be it. Okay, so here we have Nexus against Blnchk. This is an attorney, apparently. At least that's the name of the game. Nexus is gonna have like similar BO. He comes here, Hydro, 4 pigeons. Let's make it a little bit slower. Second engine here, ACO here. Third engine comes here, da 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 da. Fourth engine comes here, da 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 da. Fifth engine. Oh, the fifth engine sees these guys. Well, maybe that's why we stopped the. And then the 6th engine comes here. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, it wasn't super brutal, but it makes it less perfect. As you can see, tanks, engines. Let's slow it down a little bit. So as you can see, he sends tank scout. He wants to make sure no raids are coming this way. He also sends this to make sure no raids are coming this way. This way, raids cannot really hurt, because you know the tanks are coming out here, ACU is here, they will need to come through here, they will be spotted. Not that effective. He looks at Blnchk, he sees his ACU here, he's probably gonna come here. Sees a expansion, is Blnchk going very aggressive? He's doing something standard, pretty much the same thing as Nexus is doing. Nexus is a little bit slower, but not a really big deal. He hasn't even started this. Oh, he sets 4 engineers here, and then later on he does this. Oh, okay, this makes sense. Okay. I mean, what's a war? The difference might not be that huge, but I would recommend you doing this instead. It seems like I always get something wrong in the build, but then again, it's not the end of the world. But as you can see, Nexus just spots here. He wants to come here to see if there's an engine here. Nexus doesn't send an engineer. He could, because he knows he has control of this little area for now. So he has control of this. ACU here covers the whole gap. Therefore, nothing can pass through here. Nothing can pass through here. We have the ACU knowing. And about now, he should probably be starting to take 2 mexes. There he goes. He has these engines making pigeons. He has them making them on a straight line faster than I did. Therefore, he's not gonna install as bad as I did. But as you can see, he's having the same setup. 3 engineers making factories. He then has other 2 factories, but he's like looking. He has another scout. He has 4 intis. Second scout, he wants to check what is going on my opponent's base. What is Blnchk doing? And he's just pretty much chilling. He's reclaiming. He killed an engineer here. This one right here. So he denies this to Blnchk while Nexus still has this and he has another engineer reclaiming here. So he can also make a factory. His eco balance is perfect. Because, oh, he also stops their factory. Okay, now I don't feel that bad. He does have the engineers making it way faster and more than I did. So that's something to point out. But then he restarts. I mean, he's Nexus for a reason. But this is pretty much the map. I'm gonna accelerate it a lot now. As you can see, you know, he's ecoing, making tech 2 mechs. He assists some of the tech 2 mechs. He picks up everything. He moves ACU here. He threatens this expansion, takes it. Now he has this. He has this. He's gonna have this too. So he's ahead. Why he's ahead? He has this, and this. Meaning he has 2 more mexes than Blnchk. Or you could say even 4. Because Blnchk doesn't have 2 mexes, and Nexus has an additional 2 mexes, so he's very ahead. He also gets a radar, he wants to see what's happening. He's doing tech 2 because he wants to make, you know, close the gap, as I said. Once you put like tech 2 PDs here, tech 2 PDs here, there's no way to cross through this. He's even raiding this. It's really brutal for poor Blnchk. Nexus is like, I think 3k mass ahead. But as you can see, not a lot is going on. He's just making units. He's not really going for an attack. He just makes another radar, and he's gonna probably start PD creeping. He decides to make it here. He wants to have the map control. And he's just continuing to eco. He's probably making more tech to max here. No, tech to max here. Yeah, he just made these tech to maxes. This one, this one, this one. And then, you know, he wants to scout, see what's happening. Blnchk has TMD. Again, because Nexus knows there is no TML here. And Blnchk, on the other hand, doesn't have that knowledge. There could be a TML here or here. He doesn't really know. He needs to play more defensively and therefore have less mass. Therefore, this is why this is important. Because he could be a TML here. Blnchk needs to start building TMD, which I don't know how much does it cost. So TMD. Sapper. 280, 300 mass. Not a lot, but already 4 of them are like another tech to max. He doesn't have 5 of them. Tech to max he doesn't have. He also needs to protect his E. While our good friend Nexus is chilling more. He's not really protecting his E. Why? Because if air is coming through, he would know it. Then he's dropping an amazing drop here. As I said, Tech 1. Is this Tech 1? No, Tech 2 trans, but he's dropping Tech 2. He's damaging this. I don't know if any of these are upgrading. But this is making a headache for poor Blnchk. Nexus also pushing here. And as you can see, simply Nexus having a better BO. He's way ahead of Blnchk and also having 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has like 7 more mexes, I think, than Blnchk, which leave him to having way more economy. And then he threatens this, he already takes this. Blnchk needs to be careful because now his base is getting PD creeped. And that's pretty much this match. Nexus echoes a lot, then he starts doing this kind of bullshit, dropping here to threaten, to panic. And now he just wins pretty much. He has the map, he has the reclaim. There's really isn't anything Blnchk can do. He can try pushing here, but there's a lot of tech 2 coming out. He could have done it later, but it's too late for this now. He should have pushed this way earlier. He didn't, and therefore he's much more slower. And Nexus can just chill. He does have a drop here, but it's not going to be nearly enough. These 3 rhinos. Yes, they're going to kill all the Tech 2 mexes, but there's just so much pressure here that I just don't think it's gonna happen. Like, and that's pretty much the game. Nexus just needs to continue to eco, as you can see, making more eco. And now he like realizes he can push. He just comes in, destroys everything. His base is good. ACU is under very good protection. And now the game is pretty much over at this point. There really isn't anything else to do. Like, yeah, Blnchk gets this reclaim, but it doesn't really matter. Like, he doesn't have this, he doesn't have a base. Nexus is losing this. Oh, he only lost like 2, 3, 4 of these. I thought he was gonna lose these 2. Oh, he doesn't lose this. Ouch. But yeah, as you can see, he just continues to. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a Tech 3 max. No. Tech 2 land, Tech 3 land, yeah. And now Nexus is just making Tech 3 land. It's gonna be all. The rest of the game is gonna be pretty easy, to be honest. And yeah, he sends another. Oh, Tech 3 land drop. Pretty freaking bad. This is gonna be really brutal. These 2 Percivals. I'm pretty sure there's more on their way. I have another empty transport. And then Nexus has this. There's units here, but at this point you can know Nexus already won. He fucked up his opponent. He continued to eco. He has eco here. Tech 3 max. Tech 3 max on the way. He's trying to not donate a lot of mass. He did kill the E. That's pretty much it. He just denies this, and he's gonna win the game. He still has this. He doesn't have the middle ones. He doesn't have the side ones. A little bit weird. He could have like sent something here, because I think it's out Tech 1. Kind of sad, to be honest, that he's lost so many mechs to Tech 1 armies. But I mean, he doesn't really have to worry about that because Blnchk just does not have this much mass, and Nexus does. And Blnchk just cannot stand up to the Percivals, and he says you probably neither can. Like, as you can see, there's like no units here from Blnchk. Like, Blnchk must be having an amazing mouse stall, yeah. No E-stall because he doesn't have any pigeons because they all die. And yeah, he's just absolutely screwed. Like, him not having this is so brutal, and then Nexus... What are these? Flag? Yeah. And then Nexus drops some flags, or the gunship star is gonna become history now. And he doesn't have anything. He doesn't have any E, because Nexus destroyed it, and GG's. And Nexus should have the Tech 3 mechs by now. Soon. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for looking, and if you have any questions, please let me know.